Hello, welcome back to Stand Up Allotment. It's the 18th of May and Saturday, and it's been throwing it down all day. And if you have a look on top here, get in there, that's how much rain's fallen this morning. Now these things here, I thought this might happen. A few things to say about tomatoes, because I know nothing about them. Let's see if we can get that out first. Oh, yes, I've got it out all over my shoulder. Brilliant. God. Swimming on Stand Up Allotment. Right. If you look down here, oh, well, pretty wet. I've been watching a few videos about tomatoes, and a few good tips. One guy said that if you've got some kind of a greenhouse or like a grow house like this, you should keep your watering can in here so it's the same temperature when you water the tomatoes. And that's why I plugged these holes up here, because it's been raining and it's been freezing cold weather and they've been flattening the tomatoes. So I plugged them up, but obviously that's always going to be a problem. Never mind, think about that later. So down here, I always thought these are money maker tomatoes, by the way, so they're indeterminate, so hopefully they get quite tall. But I always thought they were going to be too close together. And there's one guy from America, and he said if you don't get airflow around them, you start to get yellowing leaves, which could eventually weaken the plant's immune system and turn it into blight. And don't let them touch the bottom. So I've chopped off the stems that were on the bottom, kept them watered, but I still think they might be too close together. So if they do stay like this and turn yellow, I saw another video where to make them healthy, and if they do start getting this first signs of blight, you take a gallon of water and into that you mix 1 tablespoonful of baking soda, and 1 tablespoonful of oil. Then the oil helps the baking soda, which is apparently alkaline, and the fungus doesn't like it. And you use it as well on the white stuff that you get on courgettes and things like that. Also, I found that one. This in the garden from last year, and I can't remember whether it's a tea. I can't remember whether it's nettle or comfrey. All I know is that it smells like cow manure. So I've been putting some of that on as well, watered down. I'm going to do that and keep an eye on them. Now they seem okay. This one's getting a bit yellow, but at least there'll be not too much cold water. I'll still have to empty that. Right. The challenge now with Blue Star Dave, who doesn't think I'm going to be able to grow these up and over a trellis. But I now have 3 pumpkins coming on, as a 4th one coming on there. And they seem to be doing okay in here. Well, that one looks a bit of an odd colour, actually. Underneath this cling film. Seems to give them an extra bit of heat. Actually, I'm not that happy about that. And that one's still got his hat on. Now the other thing, I'm going to come down here. I said I was going to do this and I've done it. I've cleared all the crap out of here. So I've got this trench here. Now, I know you're supposed to. Oh god, it does look very yellow, doesn't it? What do you reckon? Does it look healthy or does it look knackered? What do you think?
I think it's got a spot on it that looks not good.
Yeah. I wonder if the cling film's been touching it or something. So anyway, you're supposed to plant them kind of like a good foot and a half apart. As I said, I was going to have one up the trellis and one along the garden fence. But then I don't know how well these like root disturbance when you split them up and pot them on. I did see a really interesting video where one guy in America just had this pumpkin and he just smashed it to bits with a spade and just buried it, and they all grew. So I don't know whether they buried a whole lot together. Definitely not with that one because I don't like the look of it. So I'll have a think about that, see what happens. I don't know. So I'm going to have a bit of a herb garden in here when this is filled in, and I think this is going to be the final place for the fennel. Potatoes, nowhere, not a sign of anything. Hopeless. But down here might be time to release the peas from Guantanamo Bay. I think they look fairly well established now, and if I leave them like this, they might grow, but we'll never be able to get any of the buggers. So all of this might have to come up. And final thing, courgettes are doing okay at home. 2 that were bought. One of them's dead. One of them, I think, struggling on for life. Just about holding its own. Yeah, I should just get rid of that one now.
It's not going to do anything.
No, this pumpkin.
No, give that a couple of days.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it. I'm just going to go and get wet again, see if I can get the rest of this water off the top of this grow house. See you next time. Bye. Oh, just a couple of more things. Despite the fact that there's been rivers of rain down in town today, I thought all of these cabbages that we just planted would all be squashed to death. But they're not. Most of them still perking up. Oh, word of advice if anyone's got them. These yellow leaves on the bottom here, should I be taking those off or just leave them? I think I'm inclined to take them off myself. And one last thing, despite, as I said, the fact it's freezing, I've actually got some flowers coming through.
Potatoes!
Hold on, I've heard a shout from the other side. We might have a potato. Hold on. Can't be, these have been in no time at all.
Definitely. And there.
Oh, we have a potato.
There.
We have a potato. Now this is really annoying because, as I said before, all the potatoes we've got this year, we got them from the garden centre, and over here, and these have been in 2 weeks longer than those ones. So, as I said before, Swift, Charlotte, Morris Piper, nothing, not a sign, not a sign, not a sign. Now the ones over there where Charlie is, we got them from Howard. And Howards are coming up as well, I can see them from next door. So, Howard's second earlies have come up in his garden, in ours. The ones we got, bugger all. So, from Allotment, say goodbye.